What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Infected Season 2. So in the last episode, we worked on this big boy right up here. It's amazing. And it allows me to run extractors with no biofuel, which is kind of clutch because that saves us a lot of time, a lot of crafting. Because now the biofuel that we do have will only go to the clay soil extractor. So that's gonna be amazing. Past few episodes we've been doing a little bit of organizing. If you missed that, I think it was like 2 episodes ago. Got all of our stuff situated, sorted. Today's episode, we are going to head over to the trader with a buttload of stuff to sell. So we're gonna grab one of these chests because I know they're empty, and we're gonna just load it up with stuff that we want to sell. So Kevlar, hide, our med kits, we don't really have a whole lot. What about this glass? It's kind of shit. Those are shit. Bricks. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a bunch of these crafted up. Because we're going to sell coffee and tea. So let's go ahead and split one. We'll do the tea first. Cool. Because I think those are $3 each. Yeah. So this is gonna be the way. There we go. And then we should be able to craft up. Split that in there, that in there. Cool. So we made so much room in here. We are gonna eat this stuff. We're running really ragged on food. But it should be all right. Actually, let's see what other stuff. We could do the bone shards. Yeah, let me go craft these into shards. Actually, I think I could do it in my... Maybe... Let's see. Where am I going for this? Oh, it's on the workbench. Damn it. Yep. And it's funny they become lighter. Oh yeah. So we'll put these in here. And what else? No, I don't want. We need to do some farming too. Like some legit farming. All right, let's get over here. Now the seasons are changing. I think we are in autumn right now. But I did get a notification that I was getting cold, so I know winter is... It's coming. It's coming. Bones in there, those in there. How was I able to fit... Okay, whatever. I wasn't able to fit everything in the chest before, but after I moved stuff around, everything fit. Alright, we should probably loot first and then hit the trader. I think that's gonna be the move. All right, let's make sure everything's full and good to go. Delete the sand from there. Grab these, put those in there. Is that everything? All right, cool. All right, I think we're ready. So the trader we're heading to, I'm actually really tempted to go to this one. Looks like it'll be easier to get there too. Just go up this way. Plus, I'm curious to see what that is. So yeah, we're gonna head that way. So let's get out here. I still have to butcher these bears, or all the animals that I have just laying around. All right, gas tank is at about half. We're good to go. All right, I just need to get out to the road. So after, so not last episode, but the episode before the last episode, I was driving back when I ended the episode, and after I, you know, stopped recording, I was still driving back, and oh my god, the amount of times I spun out, flipped, and crashed. Just going through right here. Like, not this spot in particular, but a little further down that way. Man, this thing gets caught on everything. And I'm pretty good at driving this thing and like knowing the size of it and everything. It's actually what I do in real life. I not trucks like this, but I literally drive gigantic machines all day that are about 5 times heavier than, you know, your normal car. So it's not lost on me knowing how much clearance you have in a vehicle. But when the forest is just so... Oh, I missed my spot, or missed my turn. But the density of these trees are so great and like so packed that, yeah, it gets a little tricky. Whoops, I didn't even mean to hit him. He was just standing there. Alright, so we're not taking a right at the next. So, not this right, but the next right. There's dead bird. Yeah, I don't remember ever going to this trader. It might be new. Am I getting cold? No? Okay. So the plan is we are going to loot this POI first. And then we're going to hit the trader. Just in case we get stuff that we can sell. No, I do remember. I remember this ambulance in that car. Let's see if I remember any bridges or anything. Oh, see, I don't remember this. I don't know. Let's go to the POI. Maybe something will jog my memory there. This is such a sick location, though. It's literally got everything. It's got a desert. It's got giant trees. Like the good trees. It's got water. It's got... Yeah. Look at how many rocks are here, too. Maybe I should fill up my freaking... my truck. Yeah, I don't remember this POI. Hey, pay attention to me. Alright, follow me. I'm gonna round up the gang. No, I have been here. Okay. Is that... Whoa! Holy fucking hell, that scared me. He can't do any damage to me in here, but I'm still gonna scream when something pops up in my face. Alright, well, I guess... I'm not seeing anything. Okay. Oh, I see a guy. I see a guy. Get 2 hits on him first. 6 hits, he's down. I got some more wire. Not gonna argue with that. Alright, let's start with this house. Fingers crossed for 2 tech. And lots of stuff to sell. That would be nice too. Aha! Yeah, baby. I think this is just a 1-story house. Next! Let's go with this house. Okay. We good. Unless they came in here. Which we have discovered. Well, I think I knew all along that these zombies can open doors. I just forgot. And thinking back on it, the first couple episodes of my first playthrough, when I had absolutely zero idea what the hell I was doing. Zombies came and just completely obliterated my base. And I'm pretty sure I remember them opening the door. I'll have to go look that up. If I'm not lazy, or if I'm not too lazy, I will insert a clip. Come on. Stupid stamina, man. Stamina, man. Oh, he dodged quick. He snapped to it real fast. No! Don't you fucking dare. Dare. Okay. Got some Kevlar. That's good. Very good. I think it was... I think we're going in here. I think that's where we left off. So easy to lose track with all this fast looting. Not that I'm complaining. I'm absolutely not complaining. I promise you that. Alright, let's go. Big stuff, little stuff. You guys know the drill. I do not have a workbench, though, to craft up the cans. We're just fine. There's always next time. I haven't been getting a lot of small medical kits. And that's the trader, so we're not even going to go in there yet. Oh, it's 9:08 p.m. I didn't realize it was dark. Or getting dark. Oops. Another tech would be nice. They always say, ask and you shall receive. So, hey, video game, can I have some small med kits? Pretty please? I love you long time. Yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Okay, I do remember this because I remember these two boxes here. I remember this with the TV on it. But it could be also in other... Ooh. Okay, I need to put those away. Because I probably just missed out on so much food. Like, so much food. Yeah, see? Okay, yeah, we need to go put these away. And I need to learn to shut my mouth. And pay attention. Well, what would be the fun in that? I fucking hate bones, man. They're so weirdly shaped. Ah! How did you see me from there? Or maybe it's night and they spawn more at night. I've never really figured that out. Like, is there a difference between day and night with the zombie spawns? More Kevlar. Dude, they're just like throwing money at us. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and put all these in there. Put all these in there. There. Now, let's go in here and loot the kitchen. Yeah, look at that. I was missing out on so much stuff. Well, I mean, that's just one stuff, but you know what I mean. Don't argue. Okay, I'm not missing anything in there. That's the trader. Alright, let's head to the kitchen. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I do desperately need to eat. We do need that. Alright, cool. So we're in good shape. Our energy could use a little boost, but there a lot of foods, you know, boost your energy, so I'm not super concerned. Okay. Let's get out the front door. Alright, got that. So I just need to get this house. More Kevlar, more plastic. This playthrough loves me. I swear to God. Found the ATV only a couple episodes in. Got the truck. Dude, I just been having all the luck in this game this time around. Six tech in one episode. There's another lucky break. Oh, what do we get for food? Yeah, see, one energy, one energy. Oh, it actually moves. So it's good, I guess. All right, and I think we are... Here, let's go ahead and put these in here. Drop these stupid fucking bones. Put those in there. Yeah, I'm not looting another one of those. Not happening. All right, let's get all that in there. All right, and trader's right there. Let's go. Let's just pull our truck up so I don't have to walk all over the place. The sheep is immortal. He's immortal. All right. So I'm gonna have to swap. Let's go like this for now. And then those in there and the waters. And then grab these. Yeah, I'm slow. I just don't feel like making 2 trips. It'd still be quicker to do it this way than making 2 trips. Interact. Sell. Yeah, baby, look at that. Look at that. 344. We'll see what we can buy as well. Let's go into food. So these don't let you transfer stacks, but you can still hold Alt and transfer one at a time. So my spam macro still good. So we're at 818. So what do we got? I could just do the backpack. Yo, that's sick. Pricey, but something to work towards. I'm excited about that. All right, so what do we got here? We could do electric furnace right off the get-go. I might actually do that. The electric saw bench isn't really worth it. I did a video on the electric saw bench, and it gives you 1 additional plank, but everything else is pretty much the same. Except for the fact you don't use oil cans, you use electricity, obviously. So, not super useful or worth it. I don't know. Just my 2 cents. Water mill is definitely worth it. Because water mills are decently cheap. Yeah, they're semi-cheap, so let's go ahead and loot. Let's go ahead and take everything from this lady. They should allow you to use this trash can when you're here. It'd also be nice to be able to get it back here. Like open this and then like build a base in here. I think that would be pretty dope. Alright. I really want to buy something. Lucky Raider is like one of the top ones though. And I think this is going to help us more in the long run because I'm not doing the regular mixer. I'm just holding out for the advanced mixer. Actually, advanced mixer is 1,000. Oh, I'm debating. I think we're going to hold off. We're going to get the advanced mixer, so we need a little less than 200. Yeah. Alright, so I got the tech in here, so we're going to go ahead and mark that off. Red check mark equals tech. Cool. So, which way am I going? Alright, so we're gonna head back to base and see what we can do about... You know what? We might actually just go loot. Let's go get this POI, since we're right here. Because there's not much... So my main focus now is going to be getting the advanced mixer. And going back to base isn't gonna help with that. So looting will help with that. Because of, like, the Kevlar... Like, just being able to loot a bunch of stuff and sell it. So we're gonna go back, or we're gonna just loot and then we'll head back. This looks like a camp or a POI that Mike might be at, which would be so amazing. I was gonna spin around to get him, but he was just right there. All right, I'm gonna shut this down. All right, I was listening to see if there's a... Okay. I was listening to see if there was any more rock throwing. Let's go ahead and start from over here. Let's start within here. Because I really want to see if Mike's here. That he is! That he is. Hell yeah. Alright, so we're gonna bring him back. In fact, nah, we'll wait. We'll wait until the end of the POI. Dude, I'm so excited. There we go. So we're probably just gonna... Are you fucking kidding me? We're cold. Fuck. Alright, well, we know where Mike is now. I really want to bring him back with me. So I've got to hurry up. There's another guy down there. Let's go ahead and get this bear. Sorry, Mr. Bear. I was gonna save you, but I can't. Not save you in the sense, like, oh my god, he came back alive. But I'm gonna save you for later, for food. Alright, I was gonna drive in there, but I don't think that's a good idea. So, let's go grab Mike. We are running really low on health. Dude, with being cold, it makes everything look like they're suffocating. Because they're all blue. Alright, so he'll just live there for a while. But I do have to get in here, because in here... Actually... We're just gonna have to go back to base without looting. Damn it! That sucks. Because I don't want to use, like, a bunch of med kits and stuff. So... I didn't think that through. That's okay. Bruh. I ran over a bush. A bush. The ATV doesn't even bat an eye when you run over a bush. But the truck does. And it's like 6 times heavier than the ATV. Like, how is that logic? Logic me that. I wouldn't mind checking out this cave at the end of the road too, just to scope it out, see what it looks like. Might be fun. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a left right here. I'm gonna try to follow this. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but we're gonna try. Okay, right here looks like a good cutoff point. And we should be able to just follow the edge of the cliffs. Oh, no, there's a bunch of rocks there. Okay. Okay, this is working. Minus me running into the freaking cliff. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, there's the pond, which we still have to do something about, or do something with. It's these small trees that are the most annoying because they get caught in between your wheels. All right. Cool. And we still have Mike here. We won't be able to do anything with him for a while. Oh, everything's all right. Let me go ahead and just put some put a jacket on. Or that's 10 heat, 10 heat. I guess we'll just do pants. Pants. All right. How's our? There we go. Going up now. All right, let's go heal. Just gonna go heal while we are heating up. Cool, so we are now heated up. I am gonna go and turn these on because I know these will heat me up real fast. I'm at such a weird angle. There we go. Sick. What time is it? 4 o'clock in the morning. All right, let's sleep for a couple hours, or at least until our energy's up. There we go. So we were out all night. Probably gonna get a raid, which is fine. We need stuff to sell anyway. All right, rope, mechanical stuff, plastic. We got glass and pipes. We've got sand, clay, seeds, oil stuff. Where's like the cloth and over here? Found it. Goes in there. Let's go grab the rest of our stuff. Oh. I'm very shocked that they didn't put me over the weight limit. Oh, control panel. I was going over to the control panel over there. All right, cool. There we go. Crap. Okay, we're good. Sick. All right, I'm just gonna go like this. I don't think we got any iron. That's weird. Miscellaneous. Copper, cobalt, plastic, medical. We didn't get any medical stuff. Ah, I forgot these. I don't think it would have mattered though. Kevlar, glass pipes, oil stuff, electrical, mechanical, sand, clay. That in there. And then food stuff over here. We've got one coal. Put that there. No! Damn it. That sucks. Whale shit. Alright, that's fine. Because I have my jacket on now. Pants. We're fine. We're fine. But there's not going to be many animals. Doesn't really matter that much, though, because we have this wolf right here. I should be doing freaking farming plots in here for potatoes. But I'm not very smart when it comes to preparing. It's okay, though. Good on fuel. It's got to count for something, right? Alright, so that's it. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to go back and loot. I really want to see what's in there. Get that tech. Get that tech. Alright. And all this going here. I don't know why I'm carrying mushrooms around. Especially when they're like infinite over there. I love how it snows inside the cave. Okay, so we got... Why is this not going? Why is this not on? Why? It should even out, right? Power capacity is 1,000. Wait. How is it 1,000? Oh, because of the battery. Okay, so. Oh, because it's not at peak yet. That's why. I'm thinking it goes by time. So maybe it goes up to peak at, yeah, see, everything just keeps turning off. So we're gonna need a lot more solar panels. So I guess we're just gonna start loading up on ores. Why is this not? Oh, because it's not. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have to stick with biofuel for a little bit, which is not ideal. But I think we'll be fine. Plus, they're already full, so. Alright, I'm gonna get these stones in here. And then just go absolutely batshit with these. Alright, are they at peak yet? Okay, now they're at peak. 8:30. So 8:30 is peak. So we're good now. Everything should be running smoothly. Why are those glowing? Okay, so my focus. I want the advanced mixer, but we need more solar panels. So I guess we're gonna do that. So we're just gonna... 4 should be okay. Alright, so I need 5, 10, 15, 20. So let's just get what we can in there. It's not very much. Damn, dude. Okay, so now we just need a lot of iron. So let's go ahead and grab all these. Put those in there. Put these in here. Got a couple more in here as well. Oh, just one stack. All right, fair enough. Do we have any iron? Nah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. All right, we'll go ahead and do some up these. Oh, 2 more. Cool. So we got ingots going. Should probably... Oh, shit. We're full up on this. I hate when that happens because then it doesn't extract more. All right, let's take a look at what we have. So I need 3, 8, 13. I need cobalt. Okay, yeah. So basically we need everything. Okay, that one finished. So I need 3 iron. Okay, let's move these out of the way. And there's a stupid raid. If they even show up. So the first one failed. Now the second one is coming. Maybe I just keep the door open. They're not gonna make it over here anyway, so. Here's a little trick that you guys might not know about. So if you're trying to move a chest and you need to jump on top of something, you can just jump on the chest that you're moving. That scared me when I placed that and it whipped my camera around at the same time as the roars. Got some coins. So our goal is 1,000 coins. Put that oil in there. Put this food in there. Let's see. Let's see. Good. Okay, so we just need 2 aluminum, 2 copper. Sick. Well, there's our aluminum. I was gonna switch over the... That's fine. Iron. Alright, let's go ahead and smelt these up. Do I have copper? No. Fair enough. Alright, what's our power at now? 400. Cool. So let's go ahead and place these up top with the rest. Try to put it as close as humanly possible. At one point, I would love to build these up. Like, gather all the freaking materials that I need to do, like, 50 solar panels. And, place them down, like, super crunched in so it saves space. I mean, not that we really need the space. We got tons. I need copper. Oh. That's cobalt. Oh, there's the copper. Damn. Alright, we only got like 2 minutes till the next one, so we should be good. But yeah, I really want to get this going. And we have everything we need for it. We just need a crap ton of iron ingots. Oh, never mind. We have like 4 minutes. It's just this one was at a lower time. Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to do kind of like a mini tutorial on how power works. So I had a couple comments. Maybe it was just one comment. I can't remember. But they were a little rusty on how the power worked. So I am going to do kind of like a short tutorial. So we're gonna do the tutorial with this. So we're gonna go ahead and remove all the wires, delete wires, delete wires. All right, and I'm just gonna, I guess I'll put this like right here. So I just need a place to stick them, you know? Okay, so you have 3 items here. You have the item that we want to power. You have the control panel, and then you have the junction box, which is not showing up for some reason. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess it... Yeah, for some reason, the junction box just doesn't... Okay, whatever. Anyway, control panel, junction box, and the item we're trying to power. So it's really simple. So you need a control panel to obviously control stuff, and then you need the junction box. The junction box has to be connected to whatever you're powering. So if you go like this and just connect it to that, you're not gonna get anything. There's just nothing there. Hold on, let me get in here. See? Like, you can turn it on all you want, but all this is doing is powering the junction box. So you want to go control panel to junction box to, whoops, to that. And now you see it automatically turned on because we had it turned on in this. Okay. So that's the gist of how that works. And solar panels, basically any of your power generators. So that would be the solar panel, the gas generator, the wind turbine, the water mill. I think that's all that you have for power generators. But as long as those are somewhere in the world, it will power up whatever you have. So you can have your base, you know, where we are, and then you can have your power, you know, your power station or your whatever you want to call it, all the way on this island. And it'll still work, which is awesome. So my plan is to go back to the old base and put a bunch of water mills there. And then eventually get rid of any power generators we have over here. So that'll save up space and it'll be more room that we can build. So that'll be nice. Had to do the same thing with this. So the control panel to the junction box to the oil pump powers it. And then you can actually put a control panel anywhere on the map. Like you can actually have a power or a control panel stuck to your truck, so that when you're super far away, let's say I'm down here in this POI looting, well, I can check my power. So let's say I loot overnight and all of my stuff turns off. I'm like, man, I gotta hurry up and get back to base to turn my stuff back on. Nope. You can put a control panel on your truck and then just access your power there. Turn everything back on. You don't even have to come back. But that's only if, you know, the nighttime comes and you don't have enough battery storage, which I do not right now. So that's why things are turning off at night. But yeah, that's the basic rundown of power. Now, wiring stuff. So wires only go a certain distance. So once you reach that distance, you need an electrical relay. Now, these are really confusing to use because let's say I put one of these right there and then another one right here. Just pretend that the distance between these is the max distance. So if I go like this, okay, it's not gonna connect since it's not built. But if you connect the wires in a certain way, so let's say you connect this wire to this, or like this relay to this relay, but you go from here to there, and then you go from here to the item you're trying to power, it's not going to work. You have to place the wires in order. So like if I'm trying to power something here, you would want to go from here to there to there to there, not here to there to there to there. And then, like, it sounds confusing, but you want everything to be in a line unless they changed stuff. But last time when I was rigging up, actually, you know what, we're done with this episode, so I'm gonna show you on my first season save. So we had to take a little bit of a detour. So this is my season 1 save. I'm not even sure if everything is going to be working properly. It should be though, because I'm pretty sure the last update was the watermill update. I can't remember. Actually, let's just get through here. I know I could jump over this rock. Or drive over it, rather. But yeah, I think the watermill was one of the last beta updates before they made the beta live. And hopefully my base is still there. I don't know if they've messed with anything that would destroy my base. Alright. Oh, shit. Okay. So here is my Season 1 base. Give you guys a little tour. I forgot how much my FPS drops here, but there's Mike. He's doing his thing. Yeah, baby. Alright, so I'm just gonna do a quick tour for those of you who didn't see Season 1. So this is how I had everything set up. I had my advanced mixers. I have sand, clay, clay, sand, you know, that way I don't have to walk very far. And then all of my cement here. So the inside, I have my kitchen. Got the elevator. I forgot about this. So you can actually go up. And then back here is the bedroom. I was planning on making this like a full working operational like house that you would see, like a modern house, but I never got around to it. But all my battery storage, I got regular batteries and advanced. Let me go back down here. Close that door, because I was not born in a barn. And then my storage rooms, I got a higher workbench, that way I didn't have to worry about. Got these for emergencies. My oil pump and stuff would be out here. My ATV. This is what I mean. This is what I kind of want to do in season 2. I never got around to finishing this either, but as you can see, they're really crunched together because this is how I placed them. Like initially placed them. So got some fences. I got all of my oil extractors. I got mineral extractor or clay soil extractors. All my mineral extractors are over here. So yeah, I had a pretty good operation going here, and I do aim to do something a little similar, but that's not why we're on this save. We're on here for power. So the way, actually, could probably do foliage density down. That way I can easily show you guys. So this is the switch for my lights out here. You can see them kind of turn on. And here's all the stuff that I have. So everything is basically on a separate junction box, so I can, you know, and then I have the house lights as well. So we got the kitchen light, we got the storage light, we got our, these are all electric forges. And then I have all of my storage over here. I actually have 8 iron ingot shelves instead of just 4 of each. And then my stones, got fragments and a bunch of BS up there. But anyway, the power. So it's really hard to explain, but I guess I could try. So this light switch goes down into a, actually, we're not even going to save, so I guess it doesn't matter if I tear stuff apart. Plus, not even, okay, so this light switch, or wall switch, is connected to a relay, which I put almost in the ground, so that the wire that comes from this one goes to this junction box, but I clipped it into the ground so the wire would be underground. And I went junction box, actually the control panel goes to the junction box, which goes up to a relay. And then the relay goes out to that light and then starts the line of lights here. And all of these have relays. And I didn't put the relays across here, because obviously I didn't want it to look stupid. So I did a separate one over here. Yeah, there's just a lot that goes into the power. It's fairly easy to set up, but it's very tedious. Very tedious. Look at how many planks I have. These are electric saw benches, and I have all my logs here. Dude, we were cooking in this season. Oh, I can't wait to get back up to that. And there's all my crops. And now, if you notice, we're not surrounded by like 800 spikes, because all I did was put spikes in the openings, because they will not go through buildings to get to you. They're just going to go through wherever they think that the easiest path. And normally they come through here, this particular path, because it's just, it looks the easiest, but apparently they're too dumb and they don't know how spikes work. I am going to save just in case I need to showcase something again. I'm already here. I only tore down a wall and stairs. So in here, I did it essentially the same way. I just kind of lined everything up to get it all seamlessly wired up. It's going to be interesting trying to do this inside a cave. Speaking of, we can go up to the cave. Oh, I was rocking the crossbow. Interesting. I didn't know I was rocking the crossbow. But yeah, here's all my extractors. I didn't really care about how they looked, but all of these, there's aluminum, cobalt, copper, and yeah, this cave isn't very big. So yeah, there's a kind of a quick rundown on electricity and power. As I build, I'll explain exactly how I'm doing stuff. That way, you know, as the season goes on, you guys get a better understanding of how the power works. So I'll make sure I'm very descriptive when I start actually getting into like lighting and stuff like that. But we're just gonna go ahead and end this episode on this world. It's kind of like a sneak preview of what season 2 might bring. So I love it. Look at that. Proud of it. A lot of work went into this base. A lot. And I wasn't even halfway done. Got the garages over here. I can show you guys how I have this set up. So this is the town hall. So all of these chests are for Mike, essentially. And then I have a workbench in here so that I can craft up tons of biofuel. My water house. And before we end, I'll show you how much power. So look at how much power I have in. That's crazy. My available power is 4065. It's insane. We got power for life, man. But anyway, yeah, in the next episode, we're gonna try to get our advanced mixers. Anybody who's just now tuning in is probably like, what the hell? Like, you already have advanced mixers. Nope, this is a season 1 save. This is not the save we're playing on. But yeah, in the next episode, we're gonna try to get some advanced mixers. I'm not gonna actively farm for coins, so we might not get it. I don't know. Next episode might be like a wild card episode. We might just go do some looting, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to like and subscribe. It helps the channel way more than you know. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'll have a link for that down in the description, as well as a link to Discord if you feel like joining that. But with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching. It really means the world to me, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.